guys, today we're in Harmondsworth village. We've chosen a strange walk. It's near Heathrow Airport and we're very excited about spotting the planes that will be crossing by. Planes and people coexist and planners and politicians battle about the future. So let's start. There's already a sign that planners and politicians are battling about Heathrow expanding. There's going to be a lot of pollution if it expands. Straight away we're cutting through St Mary's Church and we'll be go through a cemetery. So we just entered this narrow path and it will lead us to Saxon Lake. So I've already spotted our first plane over there. It's a British Airways plane coming from Heathrow. So we've reached Saxon Lake and I can hear a lot of noise from the motorway. So that means we're not quite far from it. These are oak processionary moth caterpillars. And these can be very, very, very dangerous. So don't go near them. And they're very hazardous to animal and human health. So I would take their advice and stay away. We've just spotted our second plane approaching us. It's approaching us now and it looks like it's about to land. We're just going to cross the motorway, which seems like a very busy motorway. We're going to see how many cars we can count in 15 seconds. Mommy, you count. 3, 2, 1, go! 1, 2, 3, 4. That was too much noise. But for the people living here, that's even more noise, as well as air pollution. But in 1952, there was a great smog and 40,000 people died from it. That's a lot. And that was when the Clean Air Act was passed. This is 1960 housing estate. Now we're entering Colne Valley Park and it was the first countryside stretch in West London. Come on. I can see the motor over there, but it's good to see some animals cohabiting around it. It's hard to believe that there's such a wild countryside next to the motorway. There are 3 paths that, which one we have to take. I wonder which one it is. Let's see the map. There's a bathtub there. That's not a bathtub, it's a tub. Well, it is sort of a bathtub, but it's for the animals to drink from. Yeah, one is white. It's a pony. Yup, I see. No, is that a llama? No, llamas have longer necks. The horse is coming. Ah, run. Run. Zahra, come back. Zahra's coming. Oh my gosh. Oh, it wants some grass. Pick some grass for it. We fed the other one. Oh. I'm scared. This one doesn't look very trained. I'm scared. Yay! That was a fail. You want more? He can, I'm scared. Oh, there's more horses coming. I know, all of them are coming, no. Okay. I'll just
This one's really hard.
stay back. Yes, go. No. As much as I want to feed the horses, they're really scaring me. And I don't think they're that trained, you know. And there's a tiny pony. The M4 was opened about the same time that this park was created, and then soon after, M40 and M25 were made. And now they're going to think about making a high-speed railway. What do you think about it?
Nothing.
Whoa, tiny tunnel. It's creepy.
Walking under the M4.
It's creepy. We're walking under the M4 and there's like hundreds and hundreds of cars passing over me. I've never been under any motorway before, so this is my first. It's so dark. There it is. Before we were crossing over it, and now we just crossed under it. This place was once a landfill and then it was left derelict. And then British Airways bought the edge of the moor and restored it to its natural state. Mommy just said that she didn't have her sunglasses, but even without her sunglasses she couldn't see, so she doesn't need them. Don't tell Mommy I told you that. It's so green and beautiful. Oh, I see a willow tree. I told you before that there's always willow trees near a lake. So we're now heading to the keyhole, which is up this hill. Soon we'll be approaching M25. It's also called the London Orbital because it orbits around London, which means it goes around London in a circle. Oh, look at that plane, it just took off and it's so close, it looks so big. It's British Airways again. It's not a double-decker plane, but it's flashing so the buildings can see it and other planes that are flying can see it. I'm sitting on Waterloo Bridge. Oh, not actually. In central London, Waterloo Bridge was there, and then it was demolished and the stones were placed here. So I am sort of sitting on Waterloo Bridge, aren't I?
No, I'm not. Oh, where did it go? That bright aeroplane.
I can see the control tower of Heathrow Airport. This is M25. It's not as noisy as M4, but it is still very noisy. There's Terminal 5 and I see a few planes there, but they're all British Airways. 76,000 people are directly employed in Heathrow Airport and 100,000 people get their business from here. I wonder how much COVID-19 has affected Heathrow Airport. So not many people have been able to travel. Just before lockdown, we were supposed to go to India to meet my grandparents, but we couldn't because of COVID-19. And lots of people had to do the same because we couldn't as the airlines were closed. It's such a thick woodland, and I bet if you were in there, you would only get a few drops of rain if it started raining. So it's actually quite a good shelter. If you won't die.
Let's go down.
Yeah, we will. Stand up. Yes, good.
Holding hands.
Yeah. This is how you get down from a steep slope. You have to always go sideways because if you go like this, you'll be forced to go really fast down. So you have to go sideways.
Like George, he likes
Okay, you can run from here. Now we're like a few hundred meters away from Heathrow Airport, and one just took off. Terminal 5 Heathrow Airport was only built 12 years ago in 2008, and it's the largest complex freestanding building in the whole of United Kingdom. Because of lockdown, the planes haven't been so frequent in departing and arriving. In the past, it used to be 45 seconds when every plane used to depart and arrive. So it's quite a short space of time.
aeroplane.
That's Heathrow Airport, Terminal 5, and a plane just took off there. That airline is called Aer Lingus from Ireland. The noise level of the planes is so noisy, especially at night, and 250,000 people live here. So they hear this every time a plane departs or arrives, especially in the night, because lots of planes depart and arrive in the night. So it becomes very noisy for them, and I don't think they'll be able to sleep with that much noise going on. So the government has said that less planes will depart and arrive in the night. So that was it for today. It was a lovely walk where we went to the countryside and saw planes for a long time, which was quite nice. That's it for today. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.